Hello and welcome to another Demis Hellen tutorial. This video we are going to focus on looking at Helm and making a modern sort of a state of trance bass, something that you typically hear in those sort of tracks. And we're going to see what we can do using Helm. So I have just created this pattern and this is the initiate patch as well. So let's just drag the volume down. Okay, and we're going to create a patch. So first things first, we're going to use one oscillator and we're going to use saw. And we're going to mix some sub in. And we're going to use the square and we're going to keep it on there. I'm not going to bother moving the shuffle. So we've got the sort of sonic quality we want. We're going to make it a long sample with a bit of a tail off. And let's go into here. We'll make a little bit of a peak. Okay, that's sounding sort of where I want it. And what we're going to do is just make this a little bit shorter. And what I'm doing is just adding a little bit of attack there to just give it a bit of a wow sort of effect. And then we're going to use this mod envelope, I think, to modulate the envelope depth. So this bit where it's actually boosted up, I'm actually going to use this to modulate it. So if we click on here and just modulate, say, that sort of wedge, like a Pac-Man, that's probably a good way. And then modulate that pretty quickly. That's probably about right there. Okay, that's sounding pretty good. So let's just have a go at transposing this down, transposing 12 semitones to an octave. So effectively it's cancelling each other out, so that'll do. So if I remember rightly, we do have some sort of just sound designing here, there's no specifics happening. Okay, we'll leave Oscillator 2 out. We're just going to add a bit of noise in. And then we can control this peak here. So we can technically modulate this as well. I think I'm just going to keep this at a set level. Okay, let's have a mess around with this distortion. Gives some really gritty texture. Okay, so let's check the levels on here through our mixer. we'll add some kickstart just to get an idea on our side chaining. Okay, so we've got a nice balance there. Let's put it through some EQing. So I'm just going to take a guess. This is where we'd cut the mix for the kick drum to breathe. I'm not entirely sure what frequency, but you'd find the frequency of your kick and then cut it from your bass a little bit. There is a tutorial on screen now to cover that topic. I'm just going to check the boxiness of this. Okay, I'm just going to go drastic like that. I'm doing a bit of sound design. It's not necessarily what I'd do in a normal track, but it sounds good. Give it a little bit of spike back. Okay, sounding good. We're going to keep it on stereo there, and then we're just going to bring a little bit of this dry mix. Epic. And then from there, you can easily go onto an EQ, and you could set it to bandpass, and let's give it a 36 dB slope, and straight away you've got the start to a track. So you could have that with just the click of the kick to start the track and give that, and then you can fade it all in for dramatic effect. So that is a preset for Helm. What I will do is I'll put the link to that in the description below. I'll just give it a name on camera now, and what we'll call it is bass. We'll call it bass ASOT, and then it's easy to find. It's linkable to my preset banks on my Facebook and website. So there are free presets on my website, and there is also paid presets as well for Spire and Hive 2, specifically designed for trance. So I'm just going to save that into the basses, DHM. Right, that is saved, so you can go and get that from the description. And finally, if you haven't already, drop a comment and let me know what you thought of the video. Are you going to use Helm for this? Because it's a really good synth for all sorts of things, but basses seem to be a real sweet spot for me. Also, hit the like button if you think it deserves a like. And finally, subscribe if you haven't already. 2 videos minimum per week. And if you hit the bell icon, you'll get first dibs at the comments. Okie dokie, so thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.